Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And incomplete to open things up.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On play action, it's Mahomes. It's caught. This is White. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Dumps it underneath to Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And, Charles, the big story of the week leading up was not really about the players, but about their head coach looking to tie Bill Belichick with a 6th Super Bowl title.
And something that just keeps coming back to me is something you said during the week leading up to this one, partner. How he continues to reinvent himself as a coach. You mentioned it's not just the X's and O's. You like the way he relates to his players, and you think that makes him special, and I think that you're right. We've seen it through the years. Each team is different. He gives them the right game plan and knows how to read each team to not only just get them to the big game, but to try and win it as well, and they've done a lot of that. As you mentioned, trying to win his 6th Super Bowl title.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Back to throw again. Touchdown! From 3 yards out. And the Snowhawks are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. They'll try the left side. Sherwood. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Snowhawks continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. And now here comes Kansas City. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Motion man left, that's White. They go play action, now Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, 70 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Snowhawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. He's got White here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try the left side. Sherwood. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Snowhawks are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Snowhawks are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Robinson, the motion man right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back out comes San Antonio. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
At the 60, at the 60, go!
They're going to try and throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And now look at him go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and it's now 35-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And touchdown. A big play there with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Snowhawks are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. These two teams have had plenty of extra time to make their final adjustments, but time's just about up. The final half of the NFL season is upon us. So let's get it back out to our Super Bowl broadcast team. Here's Brandon and Charles.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle, complete. It's Buchanan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Tolbert. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Snowhawks have taken a 5-touchdown lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. On play action, it's Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It got his man complete. A big play there for KC. 41 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker. And running with power here. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 2nd and 5. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dumps it underneath to Tolbert. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd down and a yard. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to throw again. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. An entire season coming down to this next quarter. 3 in the books here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. And there's just one quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Touchdown! A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Snowhawks start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to White. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Mahomes now to throw.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Mahomes going to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
In motion, right one of the tight ends. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Now a 2nd and 2. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pushes past him. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Back out comes San Antonio. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile,